The Heiress of Edson, a ghost story from Alberta's forgotten past. Nestled in the shadow of the Rockies, the quiet town of Edson, Alberta, holds more than just the echoes of coal trains and logging camps. It harbors a legend whispered from one generation to the next. Locals speak of a spectral figure known only as the Heiress, a ghostly woman in white who wanders the outskirts of town near the ruins of an old estate that once belonged to the wealthy Delacroix family. According to lore, Eleanor Delacroix was the only daughter of a prominent railway magnate who made his fortune during the coal boom of the early 1900s. When her father died under mysterious circumstances, Eleanor inherited the estate, but never lived to enjoy it. On the eve of her wedding, she vanished without a trace. Some say she was murdered by a jealous suitor, others believe she fled into the forest, driven mad by grief. To this day, hikers and campers near the abandoned homestead report strange occurrences: flickering lantern lights in the trees, the sound of piano music drifting through the night, and the unmistakable scent of lavender, Eleanor's favorite perfume. Those who've seen her say she appears at dusk, her gown trailing behind her, searching for something, or someone, she lost long ago. Whether myth or memory, the Heiress of Edson remains one of Alberta's most haunting mysteries. Welcome to Whispers from the Wild, where legends breathe and shadows linger. I'm your host, Renee, and tonight, we're taking a journey into the misty woods of Alberta to uncover a ghost story that refuses to be forgotten. Nestled where the Rockies roll into the plains lies the quiet town of Edson. It's a place where train whistles once echoed and secrets were buried beneath sawdust and coal dust. But one secret remains unburied. They say that on quiet nights, just before dusk, you might catch the scent of lavender wafting through the trees. And if you follow it, don't. Because you may come face to face with her. She was Eleanor Delacroix, daughter of a railway baron, heir to a fortune, and the soul of the Grand Delacroix estate. But on the night before her wedding, Eleanor vanished. No witnesses. No trace. Only her silken gown left hanging in her bedroom like a ghost that got tired of waiting. Some say she was murdered by a jealous suitor. Others whisper that grief drove her mad, fleeing into the forest. But everyone agrees, her spirit never left. To this day, travelers near the ruins speak of a glowing figure floating between trees. Of laughter carried on the wind. Of a sorrow that clings like morning mist. They say she's still searching for her lover, or justice, no one knows. So if you ever find yourself wandering near Edson and the evening air turns suddenly cold, pause and listen. The Heiress might just be watching. And now you know, she's not just a ghost. She's waiting. Ghost Light, tales from Alberta's shadows where every haunting hides a truth, and every truth echoes in the dark. The Heiress of Edson. The haunting that started it all, a spectral bride, a vanished heiress, and the legacy of a family fortune gone cold. Welcome to Ghost Light, the podcast where echoes from Alberta's darkest corners take center stage. I'm Renee, your guide through stories that shiver down your spine and settle in your bones. From forgotten mining towns to long-abandoned rail lines, these aren't just ghost stories, they're warnings etched in frost and silence. Each week, we'll unearth a haunting from Alberta's past. Some are rooted in truth, others wrapped in folklore, but all of them are unforgettable. So dim the lights, draw the curtains, and don't mind the knocking at the door. You're listening to Ghost Light, tales from Alberta's shadows. And something's been waiting for you.